The battle for 100 million pounds was solved yesterday. Caicedo put Declan Rice here.
He pocketed him.
And he put Partey here. And my man was just following him. He was an Ecuadorian guy walking his dogs.
First of
down
all,
in London.
Caicedo pocketed Rice and Partey. So if he did that, then he also pocketed Cole Palmer because Cole Palmer was fitting quite well in Thomas Partey's pockets.
So he carried the whole midfield?
So are you saying he also pocketed his own player?
All right, on this week's episode of the Wildcard, it's a Manchester versus London affair. Of course, I'm your host, Brian Waudo. On my left side, of course, is
Wagwan Lotan here.
Venant.
And the Jabroni Slayer. Nyaash in the building, presenting millions and millions of Arsenal fans.
You sure you don't want to do that again? Leona energy.
No,
what's going on? Ateta is killing you, bruv.
Slowly but surely.
Anyway, kind reminder that this episode has been brought to you courtesy of SportPesa. Now, this week's question of the week is, when did Italy beat France to win the World Cup final? Of course, type the year in the comment section. And of course, you can get a shout out next week's episode. Now, guys, there's only one place to start.
There we go.
Where?
In a row. Lost 4 in a row. Hakuna champions 4 in a row. Lost 4 in a row, bro.
Wow.
Spurs, spunk your ways.
Yeah.
My manager, the next Alex Ferguson, spunk your ways.
Yes.
Wow.
How classy.
Mouth.
What a classy show,
Carabao
man.
Cup.
Wow.
Metolewa.
Amex Stadium.
Even Sporting, man.
How happy.
You
Right
guys
now,
are
look at your team.
Wow.
Them man have moved from Vincent Kompany, leader of men, to Simp. How times change, brother.
For the sake of the sponsors, it's passy. That's how you say it.
Itabidi umebeep.
But listen, man. I mean, of course, man. It's a difficult place to be.
Yeah.
But this is how you guys feel. So I'm happy to be amongst the mortals.
We cannot.
No.
I'm happy to be amongst the mortals.
This is how Manchester United fans feel. I can't say the same.
No, what do you mean?
When is the last time I've never lost 4 in a row?
You just got born again the other day. You've been in the mud for the longest, man.
Yeah, that's a while back though.
That's what I'm saying. I now feel how you felt.
But you also used to feel the same way.
No, never, man. Never, man.
I know it's been a while, but yeah, welcome.
Never, but listen, man. I'm of course, and I think it's gonna be 5 in a row.
Yeah.
I think we lose to Tottenham.
You come back, home game Tottenham, then
Yeah.
Liverpool, and then Forest.
Wait.
Yeah.
In a row.
Or next time you have Spurs.
Yeah. So next game is Spurs at home.
Then
Liverpool away.
Then Forest.
Then Forest at home.
Boom.
Oh, this is nice.
How many
So
points do you think they'll get?
I think Spurs mko nyumbani?
Yeah.
I think they beat Spurs. I think they draw with Liverpool. I think now I would give them 4 points. There's
So
an L.
4 out of 9.
we lose to Nottingham.
There's a game there where we'll take an L. I don't know if it's Nottingham or
No.
Liverpool.
They beat Spurs, they draw to Liverpool, and then they draw
beat
to
Forest.
Forest. Yeah. It's only Tano.
See, your mouth couldn't go like that.
I think they might get 7.
But the one thing I can guarantee when I'm back here, if Austin calls me back in 4 weeks, is that we'll still be above Arsenal. I can almost
Okay,
guarantee.
No. Forget Arsenal.
dead ass,
Forget
I know.
Arsenal. Are you worried? Is it time to get rid of Pep?
No, man.
He's also scared. Ameshinda akisema, it's good. We have a break now. It's good for Ruben. It's good for Bernardo. It's good. Is he scared?
But listen,
is the Premier League catching up to him finally?
These guys have been playing consistently for the last 2.5 years.
So have Arsenal players. So have United players. So have Liverpool players.
Yeah.
Arsenal fans have never gone to the Champions League final, never got to the FA Cup final in the last 3 years.
Well, they're still playing.
The best thing they've done is get to gaming 38.
It's not the fans who are playing.
That's the thing. No, I'm saying this is our players. People like Ruben Diaz, man, he's played consistently. Mpaka janali have kupelekwa MTV Awards. So that he can detox from this thing called football.
Oh, I'm quite toxic
I
that much.
understand.
It's that toxic.
I understand. Now, this international break comes the right time for you guys.
Absolutely, man.
We have the likes of Kyle Walker talking about it. I also like the fact that Pep, even though you're making fun of the young lad, he played very well.
Where?
Please.
He played very well.
I always knew there's a smart guy in this show.
Yeah, he played.
Where did you play?
I only know there's
Which
one
game
smart
is that?
man.
Venant, Man City are not funding Arsenal anytime soon. You don't.
You don't have to keep that. I think I'm liking what's happening to Manchester City. It's been a minute. Wanapigwa rock bottom car the rock. It's fantastic what's happening.
An Arsenal fan.
But
Talking about City.
I don't know if this is the kind of thing where we always talk about Manchester City going on this stupid ass run.
Yeah.
But even when you are doing those runs, it's not like you're losing 4 in a row.
Yeah, this doesn't look like that pump fake they do. Yeah.
And also then, when they were doing the runs, crazy runs, you had Rodri and KDB. You don't have Rodri now, and it's guaranteed for the rest of the season.
Yeah. But
So I don't know. Does this still happen like it used to? Like where you go on like 15 games unbeaten? I don't think it's going to happen again.
I think Pep's going to extend for 2 years or a year.
No.
I think that's going to happen probably somewhere in this international break. So that, obviously, the boys can get back in action. But most importantly, I think I want us to win the 5th league in a row. And then we tutaiacha nyara.
Lotan.
Okay.
As in now,
Yes.
whatever's going to happen.
I've seen this movie before. Pep himself even said that maybe it's time for another team to take the title. You know, it's not easy.
Yeah.
I've seen this movie before. Trust me, your Moyes is coming next year. Your Moyes is coming.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And I totally agree on that on when Pep said it's another team to take the title, and that is where Arsenal is going to come in.
Hell to
So
the-
that's
hell-
all right. If you think that, that's cool.
Hell to the
I'm-
motherfucking now.
The only thing I can say about City, and especially with Haaland, is the fact that as a BVB fan, we've seen this movie before. The first 2 seasons, Haaland performs very well. The third season, it's a bit ish, and then he'll bounce back.
For
Yes.
real? Oh,
Yes.
goddamn.
It
Explain
has
why.
happened before.
Yeah.
No wonder he has only 2 goals. Is it in 5 games?
Yes. I mean, the international break could start bad against North Macedonia.
Exactly. Najua umesikia Odegaard amerudi huko, so anaenda.
Mr. Speaker, protect me.
Yeah.
Hands up if somebody in your team has scored half the goals Haaland has scored. Who?
Garnacho, 7.
Yeah, 7 this season in the
All
league.
games. Focus. Umeuliza swali.
In the league?
Umeuliza swali na nimekujibu.
Your centre forward has 3? 2?
No, he has 4.
Oh wow, he got to 4.
Yeah,
Plus
but
the goals, plus the goals are distributed across the team.
But
We are not
not a one-man team.
Yes.
Like, we have guys who score as well.
Yes.
Not just one
But
guy.
Haaland, who has 11 goals in 12 games now?
Yeah.
No.
11 in 11.
11.
12 in 11.
12 in 11.
Yeah.
Oh, it's bad. Wow, I'd rather be that.
Yeah, he's doing badly. I mean.
I'd rather be that
No,
bad.
look,
I'll take that back.
He took that in the first 5 games. The next 5 games, he has done fuck all. So that's
Also, what I can say is those goals mean nothing if you guys are losing. Yes, you want to score all these goals. So it's cool. Even as an FPL manager, I'm happy about that. But when it's 4 losses in a row?
My guy.
Let me ask you, by the way, Lotan,
Yes, please.
maybe you can answer this as part of it. Haaland now is the only striker you have. So Madam plays in the Carabao Cup, plays in the Champions League, he plays in the Premier League. Regardless of the fixture, he's the only striker you have.
Yeah.
Do you feel like that might have an impact on him? Or
absolutely,
also,
man. I mean, listen, he's walking on
would you have
eggshells.
liked if you sold Alvarez, then maybe get someone Kidogo maybe just to substitute sometime?
No, absolutely, definitely. But again, I mean, the situation we find ourselves, and I think in Pep and Chiki's mind was, we sell Alvarez, finesse them first, get this money straight out of Atletico Madrid.
Easier to pay the lawyers.
Yeah, that's enough. I mean, we can challenge the league with that 70 million, and we've won. We've actually won a couple of things. But looking at it at the back of his mind, he thought someone like KDB is going to play more.
Yeah.
Somebody like Phil Foden is going to play as a false nine. I don't think Savinho per se, but I think he really wanted to play Grealish as a 10. So they really had a plan. But listen, like sometimes it happens in football, or most time it happens in football, that plan goes out of the window. True. Because we're the team this season. I mean, yesterday there was no Ake.
Ake was on the bench.
Ake, according to the sources at City, they just put him because there was the under 21s had already played. they couldn't even get them on time.
Yeah.
Because if I know any time if Ake is fit, he plays that game.
Yes.
So Ake is out. Akanji is out. Ruben Diaz is out.
Mnategemea simp.
No, first of all, the team with the most number of centre backs in the league doesn't have a centre back to start.
Yeah.
Rico Lewis has been played into the ground. As in, he's been played into the floor. Yes. Like he has no other thing. I hope he doesn't go for the international break, honestly. No Grealish. Bernardo had a knock. That's why he came in.
Yes.
That's why he came in the second half. Forgive me, that's an Arsenal fan at the back there.
Yes.
Then, in addition to that, KDB obviously still suffering from that nego.
Yebo.
Doku is out.
Wait, who was partnering the simp?
It was Josko. No. It was Josko. Because
he was the left.
It was Rico Lewis and Kai Walker.
Yes.
Oh, on the left hand side.
Yeah. People are barely walking in that campus. So, I mean, you happen.
But where are the goals, though?
Huh?
Where are the goals?
Because the team at the back is bleeding, man.
The team at the back is not the one that is
Ake
scoring
and
goals.
Ruben Diaz don't score goals.
But listen,
Yeah.
that's a foundation.
Virgil has been scoring
That's a
goals.
foundation, man, of this team. That's a foundation. The rock solid defense.
Well, okay, there's also the missing of Phil Foden. I'm not feeling him anymore. Since he's got the PFAs moving like
No,
Anton.
Lotan a month ago told us that Phil Foden is sick.
Still sick.
He's sick.
Huh? Still sick.
Still sick today.
Excuses.
A whole
excuses.
month?
Bro, umse tukiendelea hizo.
People get chronic illnesses, man.
Yeah, he's sick from bring trash, man. I think that's right.
If you want to get a load of more of Lotan's excuses, you can visit the Sport Pesa, of course, social media pages. But right about now, I want to plug you guys because pale msiangalie Chris Baby tafadhali. Nitawaambia mara ngapi. Angalia pesa ni how much. Right now, the mega jackpot is at over 390 million Kenyan shillings.
Damn.
All you need is 99 bob to win. Of course, the pay bill number is 955-100. Account number ni phone number yako. And you could be the latest millionaire in the 254. Hey. Speaking of millionaires, a big club is also top of the league right now.
Big.
For
Yeah,
now.
it is a big club.
For
The Red
now.
Cartel, we have to back each other.
We
The Red
got
Cartel,
to,
we have to
we
back
got
each
to,
other. You know,
got to, yeah.
I can see there's a Superman on that screen right now. Ujamaa,
Oh, come
consistent,
on.
week in, week out. If he's not doing it for FPL, he's definitely doing it for his club. I mean, Mo Salah.
Look how the
GA.
coach is posing.
It doesn't look
Very
happy.
fruity.
Yeah, very pretty. Yes, me.
It doesn't look happy, bana.
You're oraless, so oraless.
Zero aura.
This is post gani gani.
Zero
Bana.
aura.
Man must be looking up to Ten Hag.
Like
Anyway,
Jambi.
at the end of the day, Liverpool are top of the league, 5 points clear of City.
Yeah.
9
Four
points.
4 points clear.
9 points ahead of Arsenal.
5 points clear.
9 ahead of Arsenal.
Yes.
9 also ahead of Chelsea.
Yes.
Jesus Christ.
I'm
Is
not-
it time to put the focus on them?
No, I'm not worried about
Is it
Liverpool.
theirs to lose?
No, yeah, it's too early to talk about
we've
that.
Why?
talked
Liverpool
about
have only
this.
played 2 big teams, by the way. Let's be honest.
No.
Okay,
I
not
think
2,
it's theirs
3.
to lose.
What do you mean 2 big teams?
They've only played, yeah, they've only played 3 big
I
teams.
don't understand, man.
It's true. They have played Chelsea.
Have Liverpool played against Bournemouth?
No, they haven't. Bournemouth.
Yes, they did.
Is
They
that a
beat
big team?
Bournemouth.
Yes, they beat Bournemouth.
Yeah, is that a big team?
They beat. Oh, did you win against Bournemouth?
He lost to a small team.
That's what I'm saying. Did you win against Bournemouth?
No, I didn't, but that's a small team.
Who said, man? He beat you, man.
It's a small team. Well,
Big-
happy
a
number.
big team
last-
lost to a small
But
team.
they've drawn against Villa, beat City, beat Arsenal.
So
They
they
won
beat
against
Villa.
Villa. They won against Villa.
No, they drew 1-1. Like
beat
Bournemouth.
Oh, Bournemouth.
Yeah. So with those results, you'd expect even Liverpool to struggle, but then they got the job done.
I think they got the job done
Bournemouth
earlier.
beat United in our own yard. Spurs, they haven't played Spurs
They haven't
yet.
played Spurs.
Ah, yeah.
They have
Chelsea, they beat Chelsea.
They beat Chelsea.
Arsenal, you were lucky to draw that game.
They were lucky to draw with
You
us.
were lucky.
They came from behind. So they've drawn with us. No,
Yeah.
they have not played. Oh, they beat Manchester United. Oh my God, I forgot. What else? They beat Chelsea.
Yeah, beat Bournemouth.
They beat Chelsea.
Yes.
They beat Bournemouth. If you want to throw Bournemouth, in
Forest
there.
handled them visually.
Yeah, they got handled. They beat Manchester United. So they have not played Arsenal. No, they have not
They've played Arsenal, man.
Manchester City.
Yeah.
They have not played Newcastle. They have not played Spurs. Those are 3 games.
Yes.
So let's wait and see once they handle those teams. Then I think for me, we can have this conversation.
Listen,
right now I feel it's a tattoo.
I think
But that is also what we said after game week 3. Let's see what Liverpool do against Chelsea and Arsenal. And they handled the business.
Yeah.
No.
They
That's
won
what-
one. They
they
only won one
handled
game.
the business.
They only won one game.
At the end of the day, they did handle their business.
They drew
Brayo.
with us.
Yes. Uh-huh.
I remember even when we talked about FPL, I told you the first 10 game weeks, Liverpool, Aston Villa, Nottingham Forest have very good fixtures.
Easy
and we
fixtures.
expected them to be
So
top.
Liverpool,
Yeah,
so
but
Liverpool
let-
are top
let
of
me-
the league because they are good. They have good FPL players.
They have easier
Wait.
fixtures.
Take
The
it.
fixtures have been easier.
Listen, man, I don't understand why we're listening to Arsenal fans. So this is the
let
thing,
me
man.
talk. Let me talk, Kwanzaa. Let me talk.
Yeah.
It was expected. Sawa.
What do you mean
But
expected,
now,
man?
when you look at the next 4 fixtures,
Okay, name them.
of course, Southampton away. That one they do,
Watapiga.
Watapiga.
Easy,
Hey.
easy.
Man City at home.
They'll draw. They'll draw that game at Anfield.
Newcastle
beg to
away.
differ.
They'll draw that game.
St.
Newcastle
James's
away.
Park.
Yes.
Newcastle away. They'll win that one.
They will.
They'll win
Then
that one.
Merseyside
They'll win at St.
Derby.
James's.
They'll win.
Everton
They'll
away.
win that.
And then Fulham.
They'll win
that.
that.
Go on.
Listen, hakuna L bado hapo. Hakuna L.
Wait.
Wait.
What makes you think they'll win at St. James's Park?
St. James's Park. They don't have the Arsenal aura inside them.
Plus I think
Man City went there.
Wait,
They
wait,
lost.
man. But I also think they have. I mean, they have game changers in their team. They have
Yeah.
people that can actually carry the team. I mean, last year Liverpool was ravaged by injuries.
Yes.
And this year they are seemingly able to keep everybody
Yeah.
as fit as possible. So listen, I don't like this notion of they're orderless or they've never done it with this kind of manager. They've never. Listen, I think we need to sit and we need to give credit to Ancelotti.
Yeah.
Simple as, man.
If he wins the league, look at it this way. If he wins the league, of course, the agenda will be what Arteta was done for, where he won the FA Cup with Emery's team. So he'll be winning the league with Klopp's team.
Klopp's
But
team.
you look at their midfield, Gravenberch, gem this season. And then when Szoboszlai has been underperforming game in, game out, Curtis Jones has
Jones.
covered.
Of the guys
He's
that are
covered.
playing currently at Liverpool,
Yeah.
how many did Ancelotti bring in?
None.
So he just came into a squad that is already complete.
No. He
wasn't backed.
implemented his playing style into the squad.
Liverpool were challenging for the title last season.
He's implemented his playing style. They're not playing club football anymore.
Yeah,
So you
but
can't shame the man.
It's a strong
You
team.
can't
You
shame
can
the man.
shape it any way you want. It's a strong team. You can shape it any way you want. I don't think
my question is this: with the same team, the owner of the team wasn't able to get 9 points clear or 5 points clear ahead of City.
Klopp last season, I think December 20th or something, he was 7 points clear of the Arsenal.
He was clear, 7 points clear of the Arsenal, but he wasn't 5 points clear ahead of City.
It's okay.
Do you understand?
You guys are having a bad patch.
And this is listen. You can give it. You can put it in whatever semantics you want to put it. But we need to give this man the credit he deserves. Your manager has never achieved the heights this man is getting.
He never went to such a team, bro.
And I'm just saying.
Oh, he went to a terrible club.
Yeah,
Arteta is at a terrible
he
club.
went to a terrible team. There's a difference.
Emery's team got him to the FA Cup final, man.
There's a difference. He went to a terrible team. Ancelotti went to a complete squad. Yeah, hata hajaleta mtu yoyote hapo. Ruben Amorim is coming to a broken team as well.
So my question is this: if Ruben Amorim was to turn the tide
And gets us top 4.
yeah, do we say it's Erik ten Hag's team?
What? If he does what?
If he gets top 4, is it Erik ten Hag's team?
Of course it's Erik ten Hag's team.
What the heck, bloody hell, man!
I
It
have
is.
one
It
question.
is.
Shifting the goalposts every day,
Venant,
man.
Yes.
It's
I
what it is.
have one question.
Yeah.
It's fact.
Especially to you too.
Yes.
So I've mentioned the fixtures.
Yeah.
3 days. After 3 days.
And of course, there's the Champions League in between
Yes.
as well.
Yeah.
Do you think he'll play consistently like that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
No,
Boss, how many forward lines do this man them have? Yes, I mean
6
this
players,
man can
front
play
three.
two
Diaz.
sets of front threes every single weekend.
Yeah.
And still get results, man. Listen, you don't need to play Mohamed Salah against Southampton. You can rest
You
him
don't-
against
yeah.
Southampton.
Against
Cody
Fulham,
Gakpo
yeah.
gets you the goals in that particular
And who
game.
did they put on the right wing?
Sorry?
Harvey Elliott can
See,
play there.
When is the last time you produced for
Listen,
them?
there's this guy they just bought from Juve, hasn't played a single game.
Yes,
No, he can't play. He's
sir.
not
Yes.
fit.
My guy.
You apenda chakula hospitali.
You go and struggle with your Brazilian on that corner. Let teams that are flourishing go and flourish.
I mean, Liverpool are doing well. I can't argue with that. So let's see if they can maintain that.
No, for me, I think it is theirs to lose. It is definitely
Absolutely,
theirs.
man. They're the
5
team to
points
beat in
clear.
the league now.
They're the team to
Yeah,
beat.
for sure, for sure.
You get a result against them, you've dented there.
And this is a fun fact. You lose or you drop points in any other game, it's over.
Yeah, I agree.
You guys are technical.
We're talking about
Yeah,
Liverpool.
I agree.
bro.
No, it's
We're talking
okay.
about
Facts.
Liverpool.
Speaking about Liverpool, enough of Liverpool talk. Right now, it's time to plug you with the latest social media update on SportPesa. Of course, kuna Instagram, kuna Twitter, where you can get to see the jackpot winners, and of course, Lotan's excuses and Nyaash's rants. But now you can also see them on Facebook, because the Facebook profile has been created. SportPesa pale, there's the
Yebo.
about page, kuna mentions, kuna posts pale, the views are there, even the photos are there. As you can see, kuna namba ya mse pale alishinda 10k, kuna namba ya mse pale alishinda 1k. So this is everything you will get to see on the SportPesa Facebook page. But moving on, there are two. I did say at the start of the show, it's a Manchester versus London affair. Castigate me for this. London has teams that can't finish the job. It's all about 4-play merchants. Chelsea can't finish the job. Arsenal can't finish the job. Don't even get me started about Spurs.
Whoever did this graphic deserves a raise.
Don't even go.
Whoever did this,
Copy
akili yangu nipe pesa bwana.
I need to see this come May. I need to see this come May when you're talking of 4-play. But yeah, I don't know if you can't finish the job for the Arsenal. I can't.
Do you
say
want to
that.
defend your team, or do we talk about Chelsea first?
Let's talk about Chelsea first.
Because there's a lot of
Because
questions.
there's no Chelsea fan here to
No,
defend
there's
themselves.
a
we
lot
can
of
talk
questions
about
on
Chelsea.
Chelsea. Are
Okay.
they a one-man team in Cole Palmer?
No, man.
Why is Nkunku not getting the chances in the Premier League to play ball?
Listen,
Good
if-
question.
Should we start questioning Maresca?
as I mean, when we are recording this particular episode, the game was yesterday.
Yes.
And listen, man, Chelsea played Arsenal out of the park.
What?
Literally, man. Played
Which-
them out of the park.
Which game were you watching?
And listen,
bro?
man,
Yeah,
you guys can come through and talk to me about possession. You guys are doing a lot of side. And it's okay. You have Declan Rice here. That's a side match.
Yeah.
And I understand. And I'm good with that.
That's
5-yard
a lie,
passes.
bro.
But listen,
That's
this
a
is my
lie,
thing.
bro.
5-yard passes.
Yeah, like,
He's capping,
just,
bro.
It's just side.
You're capping, bro.
No, listen. Chelsea, the only thing Chelsea were not is clinical.
In front of goal.
Wallah, bro. Listen, man. My man like Pedro Neto. My man cooked cooked Ben White, man. Some white rice on that particular right wing, man.
When?
Cooked him, man.
Which point in time?
But this man,
For the one cross he put in?
Neto had enough time to shimmy. Ben White could say nothing, bro.
Because of the one cross he put
Forget
in.
about that. I hope Cucurella didn't take Saka home.
I would rather even go with that.
Hey,
I would rather go with
bana,
Saka than Ben White and Neto.
Listen, man. Nicholas Jackson was running circles around that centre back pair. He was just running
Doing
circles.
fuck all. He can
Boss.
run around. He did fuck all.
My guy, it is all part of the game. Your man.
Being offside is part of the game.
Yeah, it's part of the game.
And you get nothing for that.
See, did he get a yellow for it?
Did he get a goal?
It was part of the game.
He's a striker. Did
So
he get
allow
a
him.
goal?
It was part of the game. Your man Kai Havertz was trying to shush an offside. Don't even get me started with that guy, man.
Alikuwa amejua leo bridge na wapi? Leo bridge na Tesa.
Trying to shush a team that gave him a trophy while playing for a team that,
He was dunking on
that has
you.
given him nothing, man.
He went to a better team.
That gave him followers.
He went to a better team. That's what.
Better than what, man?
Acha kudanganya watu
Toka
hapa.
Chelsea wamemaliza
Stop
wapi?
lying. You just seen the Neto
Let me wrap
goal
up. Let
and
me
then
wrap
now
up.
you want to
Let me
say
wrap
he's
up. Let me
he's
land.
playing
Let
like
me
that
wrap
the
up.
whole time.
Let me wrap up.
We bonge
The
ukweli.
battle for 100 million pounds
Yes.
was solved yesterday. Caicedo put Declan Rice here,
He pocketed him.
and he put Partey here, and my man was just following him. He was an Ecuadorian guy walking his dogs
First of
down
all,
in London.
Yash, you kept disagreeing and disagreeing. After what Lotan said, I just have one question. He did say Chelsea played you off the park.
Played you
and
off
you
the
disagreed
park,
with that. You give me three instances in that game where you had clear-cut chances. Give me 3 instances.
I don't see how Chelsea played us off
and
the
that's what
park.
I'm saying. Give me 3 instances where you had clear-cut chances.
Before I even give you 3 instances with which you watched the game, I don't know why you want me to give it to you.
Deflecting.
No.
Deflect, kabisa.
First of all,
Yes.
I would only take
these
Kukurea
guys
Saka
lying.
slander because I think Kukurea did a job on Saka.
Also,
That I can't argue with that. There was no Limpopo, right? I can't argue with that. Neto cooking Ben White. I don't recall how that happened because of the one cross he put in. That's the
Oh, but you
cooking.
said you don't recall.
That's the cooking
No,
you're talking
you
about.
don't- but you don't
I'm asking,
recall.
is that the cooking you're talking about?
Who was
The one he did the
Question.
chamis and put in across.
Who was supposed to man Neto?
Where?
So in the game.
That's a good
Alikuwa
question.
left hand side, so that was Timber.
Oh, so he cooked him as well.
no,
Oh,
it
crap,
wasn't.
man. He cooked both
No,
of them.
Madueke was on Timber side. Madueke was on Timber side.
No, the
It was
goal.
Ben White.
When Pedro Neto scored, the goal was from the left hand side. So I don't know which game he was watching. Maybe he was watching a different game from us.
Yeah, but-
Neto did not cook Ben White. That's a lie. I don't see how Ecuadorian Caicedo pocketed Rice and Partey. So if he did that, then he also pocketed Cole Palmer because Cole Palmer was fitting quite well in Thomas Partey's pockets.
So he carried the whole midfield?
So are you saying he also pocketed his own player?
Yeah,
So it doesn't make any sense. So
when you're ready, I'll talk.
yeah, go on.
Sawa basi. First and foremost, isipokuwa hiyo bao ya Neto, everything you've said here is a lie. Secondly, when you look at that goal, Timber was marking somebody and then Neto created that space
Between
alifunga
Havertz
bao.
and Martinelli.
That I give it to him.
That was good.
Kudos.
Yeah,
That
Martinelli
was-
didn't
that
track
was-
back. Yeah.
That was that was
He cooked
good.
Martinelli
Yeah, he
too.
cooked Martinelli. Martinelli didn't track back
That's
for that
now
goal.
cooking.
Yeah.
He cooking me chapa bus.
Other than that, Partey played very well against Palmer.
Yeah.
Marking
Pocketed
him
for sure.
vizuri. Palmer was nowhere to be seen
Missing
for your
big
games. And when you look at even how we finished, actually for Arteta, this is the only slander I can say to Arteta is, you see that last moment where we missed the chance to score a goal?
Yes.
And we saw how frustrated he is landing on the floor, Nanini.
Yeah.
He should use that moment now to scout a proper striker in January.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because it's, for me, that's the best scenario I can use to help him not get a forward.
Yeah.
As of playing with Chelsea, we played. I'm very impressed with the performance we did.
Yeah.
So you're happy with the point?
Granted, let me talk.
Okay. I'm talking.
Granted, our wingers, the Martinellis and
Yes.
stuff, Gasto and Cucurella,
Yeah.
very well. Nakubali. At least, I think Nimona with Arsenal, the moment you mark our wingers, kidogo we're out of ideas. We have to play through Odegaard, who actually played okay.
Yeah, he had a good
He played
guy was
okay.
coming back.
I've come to realize one thing now.
What?
Arsenal fans, I've been castigating Nyaash, I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
You have standards.
It's all of them.
Shida ni Venant. How dare you come here and say, I was so happy with the draw? You're supposed to be title challengers.
Not with a draw.
You're supposed to be title challengers.
Brayo, there's a difference between process and results.
You've been in the process for 5 years.
Ateta.
I'm talking
Where are the
about,
results?
I'm talking about the game. I'm talking about the game.
Yeah.
You look at Ateta talking about how he's, I don't know what time's better right now than last season. It's all in the process, bro.
Will you feel
Before
done
this
by
game,
if Slot wins the league before Ateta?
Let me talk. Before this game,
Yeah.
everybody was like, Chelsea win, Chelsea win, Chelsea win. Where's that energy right now?
Oh,
Because
what was your prediction, by the way?
I said 1-1. I wanted a 2-0 win, but I said 1-1.
Oh, you
So
called it
basically,
1-1?
Yeah, I
so
called
basically
1-1.
2-win.
Yeah.
2-0.
So,
I want-
so,
yeah.
wait, so you guys went to the game with a 1-1 draw in your mind?
No, we went there knowing you're going to get the win.
So why are you trying to castigate him for saying 2-0? And
No, I thought
you guys are righteous for saying.
I thought he said Chelsea were going to win. Maybe that's why I was
Hey.
And he was
That
right
was
to say that, man.
That was his heart.
It was
But the
played
Brave
safe.
Huko
said,
anasema
bro,
moyo ni Arsenal hate iko hapa.
Chelsea did not cook. First of all, Chelsea did not cook Arsenal. I don't see how they cook Arsenal without the ball. How do they cook Arsenal without the ball then?
Boss, what was the possession?
I mean-
is it 49-51?
Yeah, they did not have enough position to cook then.
Because you guys are passing side to side.
So how do you
It was
cook without the
Raya,
ball? Oh,
Raya,
but-
Gabriel, Raya.
So how do you play a team off the park when you don't have the ball?
So you say Chelsea ain't cooked at all?
They didn't
Chelsea
fucking
ain't cooked at all?
Yeah, I told you.
If we continue with this talk, you and Lotan might never finish it up. Speaking of cooking,
Yeah.
your team was cooked over the weekend.
Absolutely.
Shabana, our very own Shabana here at Sport Pesa, man.
Pesa sponsored.
Man, they beat them. They beat Kenya Police. They played Kenya Police off the park.
Imagine being this weekend, being a Man City fan and a Kenya Police fan.
That's me, man.
Oh, God,
Have
yeah.
some shame.
Must have been a long
Have
one.
some- Not over black funeral.
And listen, man, Shabana, they played the fans.
Yes.
So it's the fans that actually bullied us into the game. But
So
anyway,
now you're faulting the fans.
yeah, we didn't have fans for that game. We didn't
Come
have.
on. You guys never have fans. You have fellow policemen on the crowd.
Kwani police can't be a
Who
fan?
wako shift, by
Kwani
the
hawezi
way.
kuwa fan?
Wako shift. They're not even fans. Wako
hawezi kuwa
shift.
fan?
Nyinyi mmepata test of CAF Champions League qualifiers na mwezi piga Shabana.
Surely.
Eh.
No, we are like Robin Hood. Steal from the rich, give to the poor.
Mlisteal from who? Mlisteal from who?
Where? We are about to steal.
Crazy stuff. So many things were happening over the weekend. Our very own Sport Pesa here, in-house brand, did come up with the Elgon Cup, and they held the friendly for the Kenya Legends versus the Tritons, which the Kenya Legends did win 1914. So give us a feel of that Sport Pesa experience, because Venant ulikuwa on ground.
God damn it, man.
Yeah.
It's book seats.
It's been a while since nione crowd, so many people attending a Kenyan. You might
Yes.
ilikuwa poa sana. And if it's SportPesa who mobilizing and making sure, kudos to them. Like
Yes.
genuinely kudos to them, because
Yeah.
I was very impressed.
Yeah.
Now we go away. I don't know how we play away.
Itabidi
But
tu,
hopefully when we go and get a win over there, it will instill that confidence that we still or we used to have in our rugby players. As of now, I'm very impressed.
Yeah, and a big shout out going to Sport Pesa, because they are trying to bring back that Kenyan rugby flavor. Now, to give you an even better taste of what was happened, Steve was also on ground. I wonder what he was doing this time in that Elgon Cup.
Oh yeah guys, mambo vipi? How are you? Where Steven is back. Najua Otis alijaribu kutuma controversial videos at sijui ameniona happy, sijui ameniona nini. But I'm here to declare guys, I'm officially back at work. Na sasa wacha tupige kazi. Nimetenga, nimeweka mikakati. But anyway, wacha tuache mambo mingi. So, over the weekend, I was at the RFEA grounds and we were treated to a rugby festival because we had 3 matches on that day. We had Legends by Nondis playing, we had KCB and Queens playing in a pre-season friendly, and then we had the big one, which was the Elgon Cup between Kenya Simbas and Uganda, which is always a big match. So how did it start? It started with the Legends by Nondis taking on their counterparts from UK Tritons, and they ended their preparations in perfect style, picking up a 1914 win. And that marks the end of their preparations because our Zema wanapenda sherehe. So right about now, that was just their final match before they head to Dubai. They're also going to be participating around that time when the Dubai Sevens will be held. They'll also be having their matches hapo kando, Legends. So that concluded because they beat Uganda home and away to retain the Sport Pesa Legends Cup, and now they concluded it with the UK Tritons. And then KCB wakanyorosha hali kwenye Diambo. And then Kenya Simbas, of course, maintained their dominance and claimed the bragging rights over their counterparts from Uganda, picking up a 27-25 win, which made me 3,000 shillings richer. If you want more details, find Steven in your next location. RFA Grounds was the place I was at. See you in the next one. Over and out. Adios, muchachos.
All right, a big shout out going out to Steve because that was him in the SportPesa studios giving us a brief recap of what happened over the weekend in the Elgon Cup friendly brought to you by SportPesa. Now, guys, another table that I'm not looking forward to looking at is the FPL. Right now, I'm addicted to red arrows in this game. Mimi,
you're a proper Mancunian.
Ever since this guy talked about G selling Cole Palmer in a situation where he's getting points, kidogo ilikuwa tricky.
Hiyo game imenishinda mimi. Please.
Nitawachia nyinyi experts. Hata mimi
nitawachia nyinyi experts.
Ongeni experts. Mimi nilifutwa. I've been sacked from my team.
Your team has sacked you.
Wow. I have to highlight our number one in the league right now.
The Good Company League.
Yes, Good Company League. His team is called Blue Notes. And I like how first and foremost, he captained Bruno Fernandes.
That was a huge risk. Wow.
No, it wasn't a huge.
No, that was a huge risk.
It wasn't a huge risk because Manchester United, when you include the fixture year weekend and the two that's coming up, it's so easy for you guys. I expect you guys to win.
Oh my God, we finally have FPL picks. Tumetoka gutters.
So he had Bruno Fernandes and he had Onana, meaning he had when I talked about when you select Manchester United defenders and goalkeepers, when they have fixtures that can get them clean sheets because they get bonus points. Smith Rowe over there, but they Fulham.
I had Smith Rowe as well.
Salah over there. Wissa's been performing. Well, speaking of strikers, maybe Arsenal should look forward to Wissa.
Absolutely not.
He had Isak over there, and at some point, maybe in future episodes, we'll talk about the resurgence of Newcastle because they're coming up. So he had 109 points.
When somebody had Isak?
Yes.
4-4, bana. Isak has been on form.
4-4. He had
How do you get 109 points?
109 points.
I'm languishing at 33.
When the average was 49. Me hata nilipata 47 ni wiki.
I had 68.
Eish.
Yes.
Mi hata inunui mkate, man.
Mnapika. Hatuwezi nunua mkate hii side.
Lakini naweza wekelea.
So I have good news for you too. By chance, have you used the wildcard?
Nah.
I've already used mine.
The podcast.
Nada.
Subscribe. Anyway, so I have good news for you guys. This is the game week where most of the wildcard chips are used, November, December. But for those people who are prepping for this fixture-based season, this is a good time to use your wildcard. Now, there are teams that I want you guys to focus on. I won't talk much about Arsenal because come and see Saka or Havertz. Maybe get somebody from the Nini. But that cross was amazing.
I wish
the last one.
Called, but
and then you go to Aston Villa. Aston Villa basically are two people. You have Rodgers over there and Watkins. Those two play as forwards.
Another City boy.
In the who?
Rodgers.
Okay. Salute. Somebody who I want you guys also to consider for Aston Villa and Yuri Tielemans. And when you look at the Liverpool game, those saves that Kelleher got were coming from set pieces. Meaning, had they scored, Tielemans would have gotten something. Bournemouth, we've talked about Bournemouth here. But they're Bournemouth, we have to acknowledge they're playing good right now.
Fuck Bournemouth.
Salty match.
Fuck.
You haven't moved on?
Just fuck him.
So with Bournemouth, we have, of course, the Evan Nilsson, who's the best player. We have Semenyo over there.
I think Semenyo over Evan Nilsson, to be honest.
Actually have Semenyo, you know.
Over Martinelli as well.
Man.
It depends with your situation. You know, Evan Nilsson is a forward. He's a forward. In FPL, Semenyo is a mid. So if you're looking for
you can
mid,
actually have both of them.
And they're cheap. And honorable mention to Kluivert. We have to look at Brentford. Of course, Wissa Mbeumo, especially at home because they're home for Mikofiti sana. Brighton, Pedro and Welbeck.
Hey, kwanza Pedro.
João
Pedro.
He scored against both teams.
In Chimba game with two,
he knows better, eh?
Oh, trust. I know.
Man City,
He didn't assist against City. Did he?
Yeah,
he assisted.
Oh, crap.
Umesahau?
So Wolves may have Cunha over there. Not unless you guys have somebody else. Ipswich.
Well, I'm dying with Haaland.
It's okay.
Haaland is such a risk.
Let me just die with him.
I'll talk about Haaland.
Yeah.
I'll talk about Haaland. Wolves have Cunha over there. Ipswich, Delap, and that guy is Smodic. I don't know how his name is pronounced.
Simpson Passe. Sorry. I know what I'm doing.
Chelsea, I have to now put Neto over there because other than the Arsenal game, he's been playing very well.
Yes.
And he's cheap. But now the question that guys are asking in FPL is to sell Haaland or not to sell Haaland.
Not to sell.
Sell Haaland and buy Salah. It's that simple.
No, you have the two.
That's simple. You have the two.
Yeah.
So you have the two.
Uteme Limpopo.
You just have Ipswich players now.
That's the problem. Because I have Saka,
Yes.
Saka, Salah, Haaland,
Yeah.
and likes of Gabriel, and an expensive defender. Then Akina Johnson.
Simpson Passe.
Bana.
Whatever he said.
Kwanza naenda kuweka pase. Hiyo ni ka 2 million.
Anyway, all time 3-point collectors of the week, sindio? Hamwezi indulge kwa hiyo.
Hands up kama uko bottom half.
It's time to also collect my 3 points on trivia. It's time for me to shine. But leo vile Lotan nako utanipea points zako, sindio?
There we go, bro. I got a new horn. Ganya.
Last time he dropped a stinker, didn't he?
Last time nilionea na referee.
Let's go.
Last time ni referee alikuwa anauliza Nyaash questions.
Let's go.
Already.
Yeah.
Question 1. Which two players have won the joint most Premier League Player of the Month awards?
Hey, kwani nyinyi hamna buzzers? Hamna buzzers.
3.
Bruno Fernandes and some other man them.
No.
Wow.
0.
Siashangu.
No. You
Anyone
can't.
else?
You guys get.
Yeah, most PFA awards.
Yeah.
PFA Player of the Month.
Player of the month.
Oh, Player of the Month.
Zikuwa mtu wa Arsenal tupe jibu.
Hatujui.
Hurricane and Aguero.
Wow.
Goddamn.
Okay.
Question 2. Which club has won the most FA Cup titles?
No way, that's me.
Mimi,
That's
Mimi,
me.
wait.
Byron ni fan wa Arsenal.
Yo.
How?
That's in Yana.
Byron,
Why are you
Fisherman.
saying that?
Yeah. Thank you, sir. Mr. Speaker, it's the Arsenal.
Correct. Question 3.
14.
Which player has won the most FIFA Women's World Player of the Year awards?
FIFA Women's World Player of the Year awards. Mata.
Correct. Question 4.
God damn it. Usungeuliza maswali za Gatimbi Bafemi see what.
Who is the oldest outfield player to have ever appeared in a Premier League match?
Jamie Vardy.
No way. Gareth Barry.
Nope.
Teddy Sheringham.
James Milner.
Teddy Sheringham, bro. That's what I'm talking about.
Especially as a United player.
What the
We
hell?
should take 1 point from you. As a United player, you got that wrong.
Angalieni kama hii button ya Venant inafanya hata ajibu bwana.
Inafanya. As a United player, you got that wrong.
I'm the trivia
As a United player, you got that wrong. That's -1 for you.
Last one.
Hiyo ndio za pair.
Last question,
won't
the
even
fifth
answer
one.
it.
Which former Tottenham manager has competed in the Dakar Rally?
And nobody care about that. Villas Boas.
Correct.
Yeah.
To the Arsenal.
Venant abu tuvinye sisi wawili.
Mgona mbaya. That was a good trivia though. Today that was a good trivia. At least Nyaash won something, you know. He's allergic to winning.
Wait. What are you doing?
Is that supposed to be
Sasa, what celebration is
Gyökeres
that?
and Neto together?
Hiyo ni Gyökeres na Saka.
Yenye unataka.
Martinelli.
Anyway, so basi, a big shout out also to last week's episode. The question of the week was, of course, which player scored the winner when Chelsea did beat Arsenal in the 2018 Premier League game. A big shout out going out to Close Ticole, Marcos Alonso, and also Alvo_10 Marcos Alonso. Big shout out going out to them. Remember, question of the week is, in which year did Italy beat France to win the World Cup final? Okay, and also a big shout out going out to SportPesa, of course, courtesy of their Tujiamini initiative. Wasewa Coast, this time the eye is on you. The Cheza Dimba tournament is alive. There is also, of course, the gold category, bronze category, silver category as well, where you get the chance to win, of course, grand cash prizes and other prizes as well. Kumekuwa na winners wa kayaking, kumekuwa na winners wa marathon runners.
Yeah.
Hata sasa ina Dani Bigi anaweza shinda hiyo stuff fucking. Talent yake itakuwa gani?
Yeah.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, just post your talents on tujiamini.co.ke and you could be the latest winner of the Tujiamini SportPesa initiative. Till then, I've been your host, Brian Waudo.
Listen, 5 in a row. Lotan.
5 defeats in a row.
5 in a row.
5 defeats in a row.
5 in a row.
Five
Thank
defeats.
you.
The focus is clear.
5 L's in a row.
5 in a row. 5 prems in a row.
Yeah, bro.
Big shout out to Amos Wanjala. My name is Venant.
Of course, I've been Nyaash, the Jabroni Slayer. The title race is not yet done.
My God, today you lack energy. Will you say me vizuri?
I'm being demure, bro.
The reality is often disappointing. Anyway, till next time, this has been the Wildcard.
Yeah, bro.